Hey NetDevOps engineers, it's Hank Preston again, and I'd like to introduce you all to a tool that has become a cornerstone of my personal NetDevOps workflows, virl utils. Now, you're already probably familiar with Cisco virl, or its multi-user built for the enterprise's cousin, Cisco Modeling Lab, CML. They've been providing everyone from students to enterprise engineers alike with the ability to build and manage network simulations made up of Cisco as well as third-party kit for a while now. Now, both virl and CML provide a graphical user interface called VM Maestro, as well as a web interface for managing those simulations. But as a network developer, I really like to try to avoid pointing and clicking as much as possible. And that's where virl utils comes in. Let's take a look. Like most network automation tools today, virl utils is written in Python. And so we start out by creating ourselves a virtual environment, in this case with the latest version of Python 3.6. Virl utils will work in Python 2.7 as well if you've got a project that requires that. Now, after we've got our virtual environment set up, we simply pip install virl utils to go ahead and install. Now, I ran this before starting the video to save us a bit of time, but you can see it brings in a few other requirements that virl utils is built on. To finish installing and configuring virl utils, you have to let virl utils know where your virl or CML server is located. There are a few ways to do this that are covered in the documentation, but the simplest way is to place a hidden file called virl.rc in your home directory. This is a simple text file that just lists out three variables: the virl host, virl username, and virl password. Now you simply put this in your home directory, provide the information for your virl server, and you're ready to go. Now the next step after having virl utils installed is to go ahead and up our topology with virl up. But where are we going to get a topology file? Now you can start out by leveraging some of the ones that are provided by the virl utils team themselves. So if we do a virl search, this will display out a handful of different virl files that are virl topology files that are stored in a GitHub repo called virl files. Now this is a community repo that was built to go along with virl utils to provide a place to store and share different virl topology files. Now if you have your own topology you've built in VM Maestro or with the web interface, simply save the topology file off as topology.virl and place it in your local directory that you're working from. In this case, we'll go ahead and virl up one of our sample topologies, this simple one here. And it's as simple as that. What virl utils did is it pulled down the topology from the GitHub repo and saved it locally as topology.virl. In fact, if I do an ls, we'll see that I've got my topology.virl file here. Now the other thing we see here are these localization messages that are going through. Now you can check out the documentation for full details, but the short version is that virl utils was built to support different types of virl servers depending on what types of networks are being used as well as DNS servers. And so the topology files support using variables so that we can insert the gateway, DNS servers, and other information directly into the virl topology file at spawn time. Now while I've been going through, virl's been working in the background to bring up our simulation. If I do a virl ls, we can see that I've got a simulation active. Now virl nodes will show me the current status of the nodes that are there. And we can see that this simulation has two devices, router 1 and router 2, and these are both iOS V devices. Now they're still booting, which is why they show as unreachable. Now I can use virl utils to connect and monitor the process that's going through. So virl console and then router 1 will connect me directly to the console of these devices as they're booting up, and we can see the messages coming through. And with that, our device is finished booting, and I can access this device directly through the console. Now, the other options you have is you don't have to go in just through the console. If I quit out of the console connection, virl nodes, you can also telnet or SSH into the management addresses using virl telnet router 1 or virl SSH router 1. Now these depend on a couple of pieces. First and foremost, the network subnet that's used for the management connectivity into your virl nodes has to be reachable from your workstation. Now, not everybody sets up their virl system or their virl installations with that support, which is why virl console can be very handy to get connected that way. In this case, my virl server is actually not set up to allow me direct access to the management ports, so virl console is my way in. Now I've got my simulation up and running and I can access them and using CLI, but we're NetDevOps engineers. Odds are good that we're trying to use some other type of a tool like Cisco's NSO, Network Service Orchestrator, maybe Ansible for doing configuration management, or even maybe you're trying to work on network test test tooling with PyATS. Well, we've got your back there with virl utils as well. So let's suppose we wanted to do some Ansible work on this simulation. Now the next step would be to create an inventory file. Now doing that by hand over and over again got pretty old as we were building out and working on virl utils, and that brought us to the virl generate command in part of the tool. If I toss a help message at that, we can see that we can virl generate Ansible, NSO, and PyATS inventory or testbed files. So if I do a virl generate Ansible, what we get is a new file created in our directory called defaultinventory.yaml. This is a starting point for our inventory file for any Ansible use cases. If we take a look at that, we can see that this is built out using Ansible's YAML formatting for inventory files. And so we've got children, all hosts, and it then gives us our information here for router 1 and router 2 and embeds in the host and the port information for connectivity. Now these can be used as a starting point. Odds are good you'll still have to tweak and adjust. Now if you want to use groups inside of your topologies and you build a large topology with maybe distribution and access groups, right here in the note we can see that we can actually add extensions into our node definitions in the topology files that will automatically drive Ansible group creation, making it even easier to build automatic inventory files for your projects that are there. Now with that, once I'm done with my simulation, I can go ahead and virl down to bring it down and manage the full life cycle of that simulation. Virl ls will show that it's stopped, and in just a few moments it'll actually disappear from the inventory. All right, that's a quick introduction to virl utils. For more information, you definitely want to check out the documentation, and the best place to do that is up on GitHub. On github.com/Cisco DevNet/virl utils is where you'll find all of the information about this tool. You scroll through the README, you'll find more information about how to get started, installation, configuration, workflows, and then also notes on development. Now with that, definitely keep in mind that this is a tool that was built by NetDevOps engineers for NetDevOps engineers. Along the way in your own experimentation, if you run into any problems, please open up an issue and let us know what it is. You can also use issues to make suggestions about features that you'd like to see in virl utils in the future. And we also encourage you to send in a pull request. If you fix a bug or you add some cool new feature, send us a pull request. Odds are good we'll take a look at it and want to make it available for everybody using virl utils everywhere. And with that, thanks for joining me on this video introduction to virl utils. I hope all of you quickly pip install virl utils and try it out with your own virl infrastructure. And if you don't have your own virl infrastructure, don't forget about DevNet Sandbox. We have several sandboxes that take advantage of Cisco virl, and you can get started with our sandboxes using virl utils today as well. We'll talk to you soon.